Hey, jammers and everybody else tuning in, thank you for checking in. Today I would like to go over a song that's very appropriate this time of year. It's a song by Alice Cooper called School's Out. I loved it since 1972 when it first came out. As a student for years, and now I appreciate it as a teacher because school's out for the summer. I'm going to go over the way the electric plays it, and then I'm going to show you the simplified version that I would play, as I usually put it, my campfire version of the song. So I'm going to leave it up to you, whichever one of these versions that I show, whichever little piece you'd like to use. So it starts at the beginning with an E power chord way up at the 12th fret. And then it goes to the D and G string. So you hit that power chord, and then you're barring D and G at the 14th fret. Back to the E power chord, and now D and G at the 12th fret. And now the E power chord again, now a quick 14-12 on the same two strings. So the electric plays this. And then he plays a little fill. That's 14-12 on the D string to 14 on the A. Little pull-off lick that he uses. So this is what the electric plays. Now, a lot of the jammers and acoustic players don't have access past the 12th fret, so I like to move it down here to the easier version. Now, I'm going to be playing the same two strings, D and G, but I'm going to be playing it at the 2nd fret, barred with my second finger. You can use whatever finger you like. And then just open those two strings. Now, I'm just going to be plucking the open E, not an E power chord, just with my thumb. And there's the lick. So start with the low E, 2nd fret D and G, low E, open D and G, open E again, and the quick 2 open on those two strings, then the lick. Same lick, just an octave lower. So it's the 2nd fret of the D, and then open D, and then the 2nd fret of the A. Got no choice. All the girls and boys making all that noise, 'cause they found new toys. So then that's the verse part, and that would be the easier version that I would play, the open. Now you play that to the verse till you get to what I'm going to call this time a pre-chorus. It's a can't salute ya. It can't salute ya. Can't find a flag that don't suit ya. That's a drag. So what I played this time was my simpler version that I would play. This is the C cowboy chord. Now go to D. Now slide up 1 fret. Play D, and then just slide everything up 1 fret, but you can't play that open D anymore, because then it becomes E flat, and that D would ring against it. So, can't find a flag that don't suit you, that's a drag. Now, another way to play that would be bar chords on the C. Now that was C, bar chord, up to the 5th fret, D, slide it up 1 more to E flat. If you want to play that version, you can play it. The flag, if that don't suit you, that's a drag. Now, the electric version actually plays like a partial F. It's like an F chord. It's a C chord way up here, but you don't use your 3rd finger. So the electric, one of the electric, plays the 8, 10, 11. That's just another part. If you have an electric laying around and you'd like to try it, that's another electric guitar part that's on there. And then to the good part, the meaty. It's out for summer. School out forever. School's been blown to pieces. Now right there, I played the bar chords. Now you can play cowboy chords if you want, but I found it easier to play it with the bar chords. You're playing F, B flat, C, F, G, really quick F, G, G, B flat, C, real quick F, G. Now, you can play power chords if you like. And that's just the 2 string chords. G power chord, B flat, C, F, G. Now it comes to this part. There, they call it a pre-something. I don't know what it is. But it only happens once in the song. So it's after the last school's been blown to pieces. School's been blown to pieces. And you hear the A. And this is going to lead us into the bridge part. No more pencils. So what they play there is a A. Now, usually it bends the 8th fret of the B string, and you keep your first finger on the A on the first string. And what you do, you bend it up to an A note. So my simplified campfire version, I just play an A note after I play the A. G, F. Now, if that is too much going to the A to the G, you can play A, that high A on the 5th fret of the E. You can play strings 2, 3, and 4, because that's a G. And then finger the A again, and then F. No fingered A this time. So there's a couple of versions you can try there. I play the full chords. You've seen I played A, G, and F. Now, next part, the bridge they call it here, is the no more pencils, no more books. So you're going to be playing C and D. No more. Oh, what's that first note? No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers, daily notes. And you play the same thing again, C and D. I think it's 4 bars each. Now, as you're playing that twice, the C and the D, if you have another guitar player or somebody who wants to pick some notes, there's actually 2 twin lead guitar harmonies in the actual song. So if you'd like to play that, you could. So what that is you're on the 8th fret of the B string and the 9th fret of the G string. Then you slide down with your first finger to the 7th fret of the same 2 strings, B and G. Slide down to the 5th fret, same 2 strings. Back up to the 7th fret, same 2 strings. And back to that first shape, 8 and 9. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks. And then it goes back into, which would be the solo. I keep speeding up, I love the riff. So we'd go back into another verse after the solo. Same part. Back into the Can't Salute Ya. Can't salute ya, can't find a flag. If that don't suit ya, that's a drag. School's out for summer. The same part that we went to before, the G. Real quick G and F there. Jesus. Now it doesn't do that bridge where it goes to the A again. It doesn't do that part. Let's see where that leads us. We get the rest, move into the chorus. School's been blown to pieces. And again that. He says, school's been blown to pieces. that time the chorus ends a little different because they leave out that A part. So that time, the last time, it's school's been blown to pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. No more teachers, no more books, no more teachers. Same thing, C and D again. And as you're playing C and D, you can do that harmony I showed you, the 2 strings. Somebody could play the notes on the B string. Somebody could play the notes on the G string. Back into the scale. G, B flat C, quick F G. And then it goes right to that into the end. It's got the school out forever. School's been blown to pieces. And that's the end. That's how the last line of the chorus ends. After the school's been blown to pieces. School's out completely. That's a G, C, G, F, C. G, F, C. School's out. Okay, that's my simplified campfire version of School's Out. Very appropriate this time of year. The tune rocks. Love that tune. If you're a teacher, you can play that tonight because school's out. And if you got kids that are out of school and you play guitar, you can play it for them because school's out. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out right now. Willy's out. All right. Rock soon, people. Practice hard.